also don't think I ever saw him go to the bathroom.
Nah.
And I know that's not what they want us to be talking about right now.
Just doesn't happen.
Director, producer and screenwriter Christopher Nolan is the creative genius behind such modern classics as the Dark Knight trilogy, Inception, Interstellar and 2023's Oscar-winning Oppenheimer. Now he brings Homer's ancient Greek epic to the big screen in The Odyssey, arguably his most ambitious movie to date, shot across 6 countries entirely on IMAX cameras. I'm BBC Radio 1's film critic Ali Plum, and I talked to the man himself alongside his remarkable cast, including Matt Damon and Anne Hathaway.
Nice suit, Ali.
Why, really?
Thank you.
Zendaya and Samantha Morton.
Thank you for answering.
Well, my pleasure.
John Leguizamo and Himesh Patel.
Oh, sharp suit you look, James Joyce.
Benny Safdie and Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh my god, what? We're filming when?
Plus a Spider-Man and a Batman for good measure, Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson. All to discover the secret of the Odyssey. But let's start with the man who makes it all happen, Sir Christopher Nolan.
Now, to make any film is an enormous privilege. But when, for you, did you feel that sense of privilege on set making this movie most?
I think really I felt that sense of privilege as I drove in the morning over the sand dunes and the beach at Morocco for the first day's shoot, or actually the test day. And I got to see the Trojan horse half buried in the sand, just at the waterline. And that's an image that I'd had in my head for about 20 years. I've been briefly attached to direct Troy, which was David Benioff's script based on the Iliad, and he had included the Trojan horse in that script.
What is this? An offering to Poseidon. The Greeks are praying for a safe return home. I hope the sea god spits in their offering. Lets them all drown at the bottom of the sea.
So I'd spent time thinking about, well, how would I do that? What did I want that to be? And I came up with this idea of the horse kind of sinking into the sand, about to be destroyed by the waves. Sort of the last thing you would imagine was intended to be, dragged into the city. So to see it there, sort of fully realized very much the way I'd imagined it all those years ago, and finally get to do that. It was a special moment.
Tell me what you remember.
A wife? A son.
Matt, though, I've got to put you on the spot because, and I think you'll see where I'm going with this, but you remember the Game 6 No Regrets scene from Good Will Hunting?
Yeah.
And I imagine you do.
You missed Pudge Fist's home run? Oh, yeah. To have a fucking drink with some lady you never met?
But the line, you should have seen her, she was a stunner.
I don't care if Helena Troy walked into that room. It's Game 6, yeah.
She was a stunner.
I don't care if
Oh, no, she lit up the room.
I don't care if Helena Troy walks into the room. That's Game 6.
That's manifesting.
Yeah.
I mean, nearly 30 years? Over
30 years, yeah.
I just want to say how much I loved seeing this being announced, and you were Odysseus, no pressure, by the way. How did it feel to finally be told you're the lead of a Nolan movie, and not only that, it's the Odyssey?
Yeah, Chris told me he wanted to give me the lead in a film, and I immediately just blurted out yes. And then he said, "Don't you want to hear what it is?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "It's a 2-word pitch." And I said, "Okay." And he said, "The Odyssey." And yeah, and my heart did skip a beat. Like, that is a lot. But I have to say, having Chris ask me to do it, because he had written the screenplay, because he was going to direct it, that gave me a lot of confidence. I just know, like, looking outside myself, that the casting in his movies is always pretty impeccable, and I'm like, whatever this is, he thinks I can do it, and so, I'm going to believe him.
Help me go home.
When did you feel most pleased to have cast Matt Damon?
I mean, all the time, really. I mean, from day one, everything was tough on this film, physically tough. And the thing about Matt is, he's an incredible actor, and he's a wonderfully charismatic movie star with a really beautiful